and gentlemen, good evening. It's exactly 1 week to go before 6 fantastic bouts. Adam and I, sadly, are unable to fight this evening because we were both dealt with a broken jaw and one query subdural hematoma. So this evening, it will be about us giving you an idea of who we think is going to win each fight. Starting with Oliver Hollywood Horton versus Tom Money Munro. Adam, who do you think is going to take this one?
Hollywood all the way with this one, mate. He's young, he's good looking, he's very fit, he's got a bad temper. So it's all about Hollywood beating Tom Money Munro. Who is this guy? I've never seen him, never sparred against him. He doesn't train, so how can he possibly win?
It's a fair comment. Tom has been quite low profile, shall we say, in the early sparring phase. But that makes him a dark horse. Ollie, I think, is going in with a lot of confidence. I think that's a danger. I think he's a good boy. I think he's a good-looking boy. But I think tonight he's a waste of money. Onwards to the next fight. It's between Adam, the Kilburn Kid Chataway, versus Afolabi, the Sugar Sinaiki. It's a huge fight. Who are you going for?
Well, it's Flabs all the way because he's fitter than Adam, he's stronger than Adam, he's a better boxer than Adam. Adam's just rubbish and he's got no hope.
To say he's a bit rubbish and he's got no hope, I think is actually, well, I've taken offence and I'm getting a little bit angry about that. I know people have said about Adam that, you know, he's talked the talk through his whole life and now it's about walking the walk, and I think he's going to do it. I think his fitness is going to come through.
Mate, you're
and I
wrong.
think Afolabi, he doesn't want to be here. That's what you've forgotten. He doesn't actually want to be here.
You're all wrong. Adam is all fart and no poo. It's all about Flabs. He's full of fear, but he backs it up with big punches. Job done.
Next fight, who do you fancy?
So we got Alex Burton Bad Intentions Brown versus Furious George. I'm not going to try and say his name, but it's Greek. And my horse in this fight is the Angry Greek because he's got a lot of pent up aggression inside him. No one tells him what to do. Possibly his girlfriend, but I think he's got all the goods to win this one.
Well, it's a very interesting comment, and I know that a number of people have picked him. He's a bit younger. Judging by one or two of the comments he's made in sparring, he might be a little bit angrier. But I fancy that Alex Burton Brown is the better technician. He's watched more boxing in his life than any of the other fighters here, and you can really see that, particularly in his right hook. I think if he catches the younger fighter, George, early on in the bout, then it could go his way. So I'm backing Alex Burton Brown. Mickey Boom Boom Rocket versus Michael the Sheriff Laws. Who do you fancy?
Well, mate, I've got to say, this for boxing fans will probably be the bout of the evening. Both these guys know what they're doing. Both are very, very fit. They've both been around the block a little bit. Lawsy's actually had a fight. He's lost one, but that goes to his credit. But I'm afraid, how can you not back a guy whose surname is Rocket? So I'm going for Mickey Boom Boom Rocket. I've sparred against him a couple of times, and he's a tricky opponent. Very, very fit, and I think his fitness is going to win him through against the Sheriff.
It may well do. Everyone's talking about what great shape he's in, and the one word that comes to mind when I look at him in the ring is combinations. You'll see Rocket in the ring, and he'll put 12 punches on the target, a good more than probably any of the other lads tonight, and that is probably why he goes in as favourite. For myself, I think Michael Laws is going to take this. As you correctly pointed out, he's lost one fight. This fight for him is a journey of redemption. He cares about it more, and he's going to take it down. Pascal Lights Out Levine and Kent Wow Hands Gowland. Who are we going for?
Forget lights out, it's lights on for the Frenchman. It's all about flair with this boy. He might be the oldest in the pack, but he's got the goods, and he's very, very fit to go with it. Wow hands, cow hands as far as I'm concerned. He's too big a unit. He might be, a decent mover and a big hitter, but he's not going to be quick enough for Pascal.
There's a lot of people here to see Pascal tonight, and I think that might help him. There's also a hell of a lot of people here to see Kent. And you've got to remember about Kent, usually he's a big man and he's out of shape. Tonight he's a big man and he's in shape, and that's unusual. And I think if he catches somebody with his right hand, as he caught me, then that person's going to go down exactly like I did. Eddie the Executioner Eccles and Chris the Punching Penfold Mountie Thea. It's a massive title. What do we think?
Well, it's a bit like Darth Vader versus R2-D2, this one. I mean, Ed is an experienced boxer. He's mean to go up against. He was the guy I liked sparring against least because he's so tall. and also he's technically very good as well. And there's just too much power in there for Chris. Chris is a tricky little customer. He's got a mean, heavy jab, and he gets out of the way once he's used it. He's very agile. It seems to know his way around, but he doesn't really stand a chance against Eddie.
And a lot of people are saying the same thing. They've pointed that Eddie Eccles has got that Klitschko jab and he can just keep Chris Mounty-Thea at bay with that all evening. But who do you want to be in the dressing room right now? Do you want to be Eddie Eccles with all the pressure of 2 from 2? Or do you want to be Chris Mounty-Thea? He's 2 foot shorter. Nobody's giving him a prayer. And actually, if he gets on the inside, if he actually comes in and gets through that jab and starts putting in some of those uppercuts, I think he could create massive problems for Eddie Eccles. That's the one fight this evening that I don't think we might see the end of the 3rd round for. It's going to be huge. I can't wait. So Adam and I have picked our winners for this evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to pick your winners. On each of your tables, you'll find slips for you to fill out. It's an accumulator bet, and the ActionAid team will be coming around each of your tables to pick them up shortly.
And please do continue to give generously tonight. Every penny that's being raised tonight is going to go towards building classrooms for the kids in nearer town.
Good luck and have a fantastic evening. Thanks for coming.